as Sound Wars. Citizens are living in fear during the battle between musicians who want to create beautiful music and the malevolent force whose goal is to silence them. The musicians faction have won their first victory against the Silent Empire. During the battle, they have stolen the secret plans for the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, which has enough power to destroy all music in the entire galaxy. These plans are now in the hands of Princess Eukalea. Eukalea knows that the stolen plans can save her people from a terrible existence without music, but there is not much time to hide them. Luckily, she has an idea.
B3PO! Come quickly!
Here we go.
That was not quick enough.
Oh, well, you're miserable today.
I need you to deliver a message to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
But that sounds dangerous.
go.
Promise was the finest of all I can ever.
Still, B3! Androids are so annoying sometimes. There, now I need you to record a message.
I say, if we stay here any longer, I don't think we'll have much chance of surviving.
Please hurry, B3, there's not much time.
Very well, Your Highness, I'm recording.
Having encoded the message in a melody that Obi-Wan will understand, Princess Eukalea sent B3 on his way.
Please hurry, B3, I believe in you. Now I need to disappear.
And just as Princess Eukalea was about to escape, she was met by a horn trooper. And the leader of the Dark Force, Darth Vader.
Princess Eukalea, I need to know what happened to the plans you stole.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Impresario Senate, on my way to conduct a concert in the atonal system.
You are a member of the Contrabase Alliance and a traitor to the Silent Empire. Take her away. We'll interrogate her later.
As you wish, Lord Vader.
Things seem dire for Princess Eukalea. I hope she'll be okay. Thankfully, B3PO was on his way to find Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, I've got to find a place to rest before I fall apart. Oh dear, seems there's a storm brewing.
Suddenly, there was a flash, followed by the sound of thunder. B3 was hit by a lightning bolt, overloading his circuits. Unfortunately for B3, a band of Wawas happened to see this.
Dear, what are you doing? Someone help me, please! Anyone, get me away from this feed! I can let her get me away!
They picked him up, hoping to sell the droid for a tiny profit. And in another part of the galaxy, there was a lad named Flute Skywalker.
I wish I didn't have all these chores to do. I never seem to have any time to practice my music.
Flute lived on a farm with his Uncle Sloan. And Aunt Kazoo. They grow the special cane that is used to make reeds for woodwinds, and the harvest season is just around the corner.
Flute, put that thing down. I want to head down to the pawn shop and buy some droids.
But I need to practice.
You can waste time with that thing when your chores are done. Come on, let's go.
Flute, see if there's a droid that can transpose music notation and help with the crops. Then you'll have time to practice.
I'm glad you have faith in me, Aunt Kazoo.
Run along now, and I'll see you at dinner.
So, Flute, and his Uncle Sloan soon arrived at the pawn shop.
Aunt Kazoo said to get a droid that can transpose music and help with the harvest.
Well, Flute, in my experience, the best droids are the ones that choose us. Although it may seem like it, we don't choose them.
You just transported us into another story, Sloan. Stick to the script.
As you wish.
The proprietor of the pawn shop was the well-known mercenary Tuba the Hutt.
What do you want?
We're looking for a droid.
Over here.
Honestly, the way people treat androids is not fair at all. Sick of it.
Shut it, merchandise.
Well, what are you programmed for, little buddy?
Public relations and concert functions.
What we need is a droid that can manufacture reeds.
I'm your man, sir. I can manufacture reeds for clarinets, saxophones, oboes, and bassoons.
Very impressive. This one will do nicely. Flute, let's take them home and clean them up.
Just a minute, Uncle. Can you transpose music notation?
Yes, indeed, sir. Music is like a second language to me.
How much for this one, Tuber?
300.
That seems expensive.
Okay, 500.
Here's your 300, Tuber. Keep the change.
Very funny.
Come on, Flute. Let's go.
Luke Skywalker arrived back home. He began setting up to repair B3's damage.
Why so much walking? I am feeling much better now. Thank you, sir.
You can call me Flute.
And I'm B3PO.
Well, B3PO, you've got a lot of burned out circuits. I fixed most of them, but there's something jammed in here.
Suddenly, Flute heard a woman's voice.
Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Who was that? She sounds like she's in trouble.
It's Princess Leia. She encoded a secret message inside me for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobo. I wonder if you mean old Tom Tom Kenobo.
Just then, Flute heard his Aunt Kazoo calling.
Flute! Flute!
Just a minute. Come on, B3. I'll shut you down so you can recharge.
Dinner time already?
Yep, it's already dinner.
So, Flute's Uncle Sloan and Aunt Kazoo were sitting down to supper when Flute came in.
for someone called Obi-Wan Kenobo. Do you know who he's talking about?
No.
I wonder if he's related to Tom Tom Kenobo.
Flute, Tom Tom Kenobo is an old, crazy, washed-up has-been, all right? That droid belongs to us now, and tomorrow you're taking it down and having its memory serviced in Motown.
If that new droid works out, I want to audition for the conservatory this year.
You meet before my reed harvest is over, Flute? We can't have you running off. We need you. You can audition next year.
A whole nother year?
Where are you going?
Looks like I'm going nowhere. Might as well finish fixing the droid.
Flute's just not a farmer slow and he's more like his father.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
And the next morning, against his uncle's wishes, Flute set out with B3 to find Tom Tom Kenobo.
Tom Kenobo? Boy, am I glad to see you.
What are you doing out this far, young Flute?
This B3 droid says it has a message for someone called Obi-Wan Kenobo. Is he a relative of yours?
Obi-Wan Kenobo. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
You know him?
Of course I know him. He's me.
Flute was surprised by this revelation, but was also curious.
My uncle says you knew my father. What was he like?
He was a djembe knight like me, and the most famous rock star in the whole galaxy. I understand you want to be a musician yourself, which reminds me, your father wanted me to give this to you when you were old enough, but your uncle wouldn't allow it. He played it before it was beguiled by the dark side of the Force.
The Force?
The Force is what gives a djembe his powers. It's a musical energy field that binds the galaxy together.
Excuse me for asking, Master Flute, but aren't we supposed to be delivering Princess Ukule's message?
Indeed. Let's see what you have, my little friend.
So Obi-Wan tapped one of the keys on the B3 droid.
Maestro Kenobo, I beg you to help us in our struggle against the Silent Empire. In this B3 keyboard, I have placed plans vital to the survival of music. Darth Vader has devised a plan for the Death Star, a weapon to eradicate music forever in the galaxy. If he succeeds, life will be joyless and bleak. This is our most desperate hour. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobo. You're our only hope.
Obi-Wan began to devise a plan.
You need to learn the ways of the Force to help me fight the Silent Empire.
I can't do that. I've got to get home. I'm in big trouble as it is.
I need your help. Princess Ukulele needs your help.
She's a cutie, you know.
All right, I'll go with you as far as Motown.
So Obi-Wan, Flute, and B3 set off for Motown. On the way, Obi-Wan asked Flute to help him hire a conductor for his journey to rescue Princess Ukulele.
I'd be in your debt, young Skywalker. You would sell your instrument to pay for transport.
I have my father's flute now, so you can use mine.
Excellent, my boy.
At this point, Flute, Obi-Wan, and B3 arrived in Motown.
There are many ruffians about these parts. We must be cautious.
Just then, Flute and Obi-Wan were stopped by a horde trooper.
Hey, that droid over there looks familiar. You, let me see your musician's union card.
You don't need to see identification.
I don't need to see his identification.
This isn't the droid that you're looking for.
This isn't the droid we're looking for.
He can go about his business.
Go about your business.
And with that, the horn trooper let them go.
Why did I just say that?
I was confused. I can't understand how we got past that horn trooper.
The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.
Obi-Wan, Flute, and B3 made their way to Tuba the Hutt's pawn shop to sell Flute's instrument.
You want to buy more droids?
Not at 300 each.
I'm here to sell, not buy, Tuba.
How much will you give us for this flute?
500.
But I paid 1,000 for it.
2,000 is a good deal, Tuba.
2,000, good deal.
Give him the instrument, Flute. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure.
And with the necessary cash, Obi-Wan, Flute, and B3 went on their way.
I feel ripped off.
Soon, our heroes arrived at the Musically Jazz Club.
Do you really think you can find someone here to help you rescue Princess Eukalea?
Most of the best jazz musicians frequent this place. Who better to enlist for our cause? But watch your step. This place can get a little rough.
I'm ready for anything.
Once inside, Obi-Wan spotted an infamous hipster named Baton Solo.
Hey, Daddy-O! Bring me another glass of Pirate's Punch on the rocks. Get it? Pirates on the rocks?
Obi-Wan and Flute approached Baton Solo to inquire about transport.
Can you help us out? I'm Flute Skywalker. This is Obi-Wan Kenobo, and he's B-3PO.
Baton Solo, pleasure to help. Lay some skin on me, kid.
What?
It means shake hands. We're looking for passage to the atonal system. What kind of transport do you have?
Glad you asked. I'm the conductor of the Millennium Bandwagon. It's the bomb!
A bomb might be helpful at some point, but how fast can it go?
Look it up for you two squares. The wagon can really burn some rubber, but it'll cost you some bread. 4,000.
We'll give you 2 now, and another 4 when we progress to the atonal system.
Whoa, 6 yards? Super Murgatroyd! I'll unstable the wagon. Later.
We should lay low until he returns.
Before taking off, Baton Solo had a little business with Tuba the Hutt.
Solo, come to pay money you owe?
I've got this nice easy gig too, but then I'll come up with a scratch. Plus a little extra. I just need some more time.
Okay, another 20%.
15 too, but don't jive me, man. I wasn't born yesterday.
Okay, but if you no pay this time, Tuba makes sure you have no more gigs in this galaxy.
Tuba, you're a groovy human being.
Tuba know that.
Flute, B3, and Obi-Wan were waiting for Baton Solo to return.
If the bandwagon is as fast as he's boasting, you won't need my help.
No, the Force is very strong with you, Flute. I'd like to train you as a Jedi Knight to develop it.
does sound tempting. I really do want to become an accomplished musician.
Just then, Baton Solo returned with the Millennium Bandwagon.
You've got to be kidding. What a piece of junk. Guess you'll be needing my help after all.
Okay, it may not look like much, kid, but I made some cool mods. It's solid, man. We can split this scene molto allegro.
Split?
Fall out.
That sounds painful.
It's beatnik slang, Master Flute. He means we can leave. Well, that's your fault. This stupid wagon doesn't go faster than 2 kilometers per hour.
Stop your arguing.
Oh, would you just leave me alone, stupid little...
Having boarded the bandwagon, Flute, Obi-Wan, and B3 got underway to accomplish their mission of saving music in the galaxy. Meanwhile, Darth Vader was interrogating Princess Yooka-Laylee.
And now, Your Highness, the location of the hidden plans.
When the impresario Senate hears that you have abducted
Don't you give me that innocent act. You know what you've been up to. If you're not ready to reveal the location of those plans, I'll have to reveal the destructive power of my Death Star on your precious ukulele.
No! You can't do that! My ukulele only makes beautiful music. It doesn't cause any harm.
Are you ready to reveal the location of the plans?
But Princess Yooka-Laylee was not willing to sacrifice her fellow rebels in the musicians' faction.
So be it. Take this. Now see how much music you can get from it.
Doesn't work.
Excellent. Now, with my brand new Death Star, I'll be able to eradicate music from every instrument in the galaxy. Then my mission shall be complete. Take her away. She may yet be of use to us.
So, Princess Yooka-Laylee was led back to prison. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker was receiving his first lesson as a djembe knight from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Suddenly, Obi-Wan looked uneasy.
Are you all right? I feel a great disturbance within the Force. It's as if millions of instruments were suddenly silenced. You should get on with your training. Remember, a djembe can feel their force flowing through them.
Baton Solo was not impressed.
Off-the-cuff, long-haired lessons are no match for our life in the biz, kid.
You don't believe in the Force, do you?
Huh, I've been from one side of the galaxy to the other, and I know my groceries, kid. So far, I haven't seen anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force controlling everything. No musical energy field rules my baton, so don't be bugging me with that time.
Try it again, Flute. This time, reach out with your feelings. See? You can do it!
Just then, our heroes heard the horde troopers approaching.
We better hurry! Come on, Baton, let's go!
Okay, kid, don't play your leg! You're really gone, man!
I like to be.
Latch on then!
Oh dear, not this thing again.
And with that, they hurried on their way to find Princess Eukalea.
It does go over 3 kilometers per hour. That's a shocker.
At that very moment, Darth Vader was wreaking havoc with his Death Star.
Are you ready to witness the new and improved destructive power of the Death Star? Excellent.
As the band started to play, Darth Vader aimed his device at their instruments.
Watch this. It works beautifully.
But not everything seemed to be going Vader's way.
Give me a minute.
Take your time.
Howdy, I'm good. Lord Vader, the princess has escaped.
Unfortunately, the evil mastermind had yet another trick up his sleeve.
No cause for concern, Trooper. I've placed a tracking device on Princess Eukalea so we can discover the location of the rebels' hideout. Come on.
And off they went
I'm
in
still
hot
alive.
pursuit. Meanwhile, having rescued Princess Eukalea, Luke Skywalker, B3, Obi-Wan Kenobo, and Baton Solo. We're studying the Death Star plans to find a weakness. The device reduces volume note by note, so they are looking for a way to fool the program.
Whoa! That was some crazy rescue, eh? Sometimes I even impress myself.
That doesn't sound too hard.
You know, Princess, sometimes you're too much.
Suddenly, Luke came up with an idea.
If we can come up with a song that doesn't start with actual pitches, we might be able to bypass the system.
I dig, Daddy-O. Now you're cooking. Let's noodle this out.
B3, search your memory banks for such a tune.
B3 set about finding a solution, and soon a piece of sheet music appeared.
Ah, I have it. Master Flute.
Oh, far out, man. You make a pretty swinging combo.
You should know how to blow your own horn.
Your put-downs are no big tickle, you know.
This could be the answer. What do you think, Obi-Wan?
Yes, indeed. But we'll need some help from the audience and band members.
I'm booted. What a gasser.
A gasser? Oh dear, my apologies. Must have been all that fried food I've been eating recently. Hey, it's not my fault.
True to form, Baton Solo tried to take charge of the situation.
Okay. Since I'm the cat with the baton, I'll take the lead.
Focus your audio, Buster. You're taking orders from me.
Okay, your high and mightiness. Don't go ape on me. You really got two glasses on.
But she doesn't wear glasses.
Master Flute, how many times do I have to explain this? He's calling her snooty.
So rude.
Quickly, Princess Eukalea showed the band members what to do and then enlisted the audience to join in.
Do it more. Okay, that's good. Silence. That was good. That was good. Now we gotta try the sound on the
Having tracked Princess Ukulele down, Darth Vader stormed in.
Aha! I found you! I'll rid of you now, and then you vermin will not be able to get in the way of my plan.
Just in the nick of time, Princess Ukulele signaled the band and audience to begin their rehearsal rhythm.
I gotta get out of here.
Vader pointed his device to everyone frantically, but to no avail. The Death Star blinked circuits, struggling to locate a pitch to focus on. Finally, let out a long squeal and died. Darth Vader's plan was defeated.
Oh, it's so good. I didn't know it was in my program because it's not there.
Aw, don't be too bummed, Big Daddy. There's always a chance of a sequel.
Happily, music was saved thanks to the valiant efforts of Princess Ukulele, Luke Skywalker, B-3PO, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Baton Solo, and our wonderful audience and band. Right on, Daddy-O, and so musicians continued to rock the galaxy with their jams, and everyone lived groovily ever after. Actually, just before we go to our very last